Hello and welcome to the ESWC 2012 coverage powered by Alienware, and we have good news. We are connected to the games. They can still play on LAN servers, so they fixed their VPN and everything. So we have games today.
Oh my god, we can actually cast something. How about that? So yeah, once more, big thanks for everyone who kept watching yesterday. I mean, I had the free card going over to cast some StarCraft 2, and we really felt
you had the out of jail card. Yeah,
we really felt for you. Like every 5 minutes, I was thinking, like, poor Jonathan, really poor thing.
We've made the best out of it, so I think the
well, the people seem to have fun.
Yeah,
I mean, from what I read in the chat, or rather in the comments, where you can still write stuff, it seemed like they enjoyed you playing. How did that go, by the way?
By the way, we should just jump right into the game, because
this is already the second map.
Because we had to fix something with the VPN real quickly and test some things, so we missed the first map apparently. But if we check the overlay, we can of course see that Colwn leads 1-0 in this best of 3. All playoffs games are best of 3 as well, and we gave a short rundown for the lineup of course. Colwn with AKM, Wins and Sturmy on the other hand. On the Millenium side we have Keeper, Havoc and Cypher. So Cypher the one to attack first for Millenium now.
Yeah, Millenium used to actually have strengths in their team.
Yeah.
But he got replaced by Keeper. So yeah, interesting new lineup, and seems to work very well as of now, as we are already in the quarterfinals. And now Cypher was about to take that first pole, but that didn't work out too well. So yeah, Sad is already the second map in a best of 3. We are currently on Castle Crasher. And it's a 1-0 at the moment for Colwn.
Yeah, now AKM in the attack. He has to watch out for all the spam at the beginning. So he waited a little bit just to get these things out of the way. There's one at the cage, 2 far at the back, possibly one at the rail pad. We're just gonna check that out. Yeah, there we go. Cypher was at least for a split second on the rail pad, and now Avec down here, Cypher, and still Keeper very offensive, and AKM took all the way around, managed to make the first frag, and now looking for his next target.
Yeah, already just marked someone right behind the wall. He does know where his opponents are, so now he will most likely not just move in straight forward. But Keeper and Cypher do. They jump in very aggressively. One rocket actually did connect, but still he was able to capture that pole.
Very nice round by AKM, I must say. He took the back route and totally outmaneuvered them, because they had to come to him. He had the pole in the back, so he could just wait and for them to jump. And I mean, Cypher and Keeper made a very good effort then to push together and to do a coordinated attack, but in the end he was still able to capture through, and therefore it's 2-0 for Colwn now. And Keeper now in the attack from Millenium, the Belarusian. Jumps right into that rocket. Nicely placed there from AKM. And still looking for their target in the cage. So formerly on this map there was a cage far back at the rail pad, but now they are starting to use these fences that are at the very beginning of the map to have a good position and to see where the attacker is coming from. Keeper nice with the railgun there versus Sturmy on the rail pad. And now Keeper, he has the time to capture, but gets hit by 2 rockets by Wins. Nicely done there. So 3-0 already for Colwn. They're looking very good.
I really like the setup of Colwn's defense, as they go in fairly aggressive, but not too much. Actually very interesting to see.
Yeah, and here you can see the defense coordination by
Keeper
Millenium.
going for that cage position, also
Very
Cypher
aggressive,
positioning.
very aggressive now. Cypher, Avec, all these guys are in the first part of the map, and if Wins managed to break through, then he has once again the advantage like last round, that he has the pole in the back and the people has to come to him and not the other way around. He takes the first frag, now he can rush through. He's waiting for someone to go through the archway, and he nicely predicted that, took his time, aimed and hit. And now he has all the chances that he got. 3 armors left for him and only 1 defender left. Nice dodge there.
Really brought himself in a good position. Should have actually connected that rail, but it looks rather good for him. 1 life
nice.
got taken away, but still he will capture that very round. So that puts Colwn in an advantage of 4-0. which is fairly big. And then it looked, I mean, we just joined the first map right when it was over, and it was like a 9-3 or something for Colwn. So they seem to be very dominant in that very match.
And I think they're players in this lineup, in both lineups, that know each other very well from Quake Live. I mean, Avec Cypher, obviously from Quake Live, as well as Wins. He's a very good TDM player, and Sturmy, of course, as well. I'm not sure where AKM is coming from, but he's very, very young, so he has a lot of, or a long career ahead, I guess, because for his age, his aim and his movement is like very, very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't stand behind all those big names on the screen. So yeah, we'll see what we see from him in the future. That was a terrible sentence. But apart from that, Avec actually just lost 2 of his armors, so 1 left and 2 opponents left. So that obviously puts him in a bit of a pressured position. Also, of course, the opponents are around the
Time is ticking down, and he had to make the move and jumps right into the rocket. So 5-0 already for Colwn. And as you said, on the first map they dominated as well. It was a 9-3, and now it's already 5-0. But still, it's Germania. Everything can turn around. Maybe they just have to adjust their defense a little bit, or their attacking routes. I'm not sure if maybe someone should go and try to go through the tunnel.
I was just about to mention that. I was just about like, what do you think, Tim? Are we ever going to see someone going through the tunnel?
Yeah, the tunnel has 2 exits, but of course, if they, especially with the very forward position there from Keeper, maybe he's still stuck in this cage. They always know if he's coming up the first jump, or if he goes into the tunnel. They know it right away, and then they can position themselves very good because there are only 2 exits, which makes him an easy target when he comes out.
I guess it's really hard to like have the advantage of surprise with you when you go through the tunnel, as it's rather obviously as there are only 2 exits to the tunnel. And yeah, Sturmy didn't quite manage to take that pole, as there were still 3 of his opponents left. So 5-1 now the score. Finally, Millenium is able to ensure themselves 1 point on the scoreboard. So we of course hope that this is going to be a bit of a closer one, so we can see a 3rd map between those big teams.
Yeah, I mean it was a 5-0 beforehand, so why not turn it just around to 5-5? Everything is possible. Now Cypher very stuck there in the corner there, and was trying to use the fence as a good dodging, or a good way to change his direction, because if you jump on the edge of the cage, you can immediately change the direction. So it's a nice thing to do, but didn't pay out too well. So it's only down to 1 armor.
Cypher obviously has to watch time as well, as his 2 opponents, well, just took him out. Whatever I wanted to say there, it's gone now anyway. So 6-1 at the moment.
Sturmy ruined it for you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not sorry. Sturmy, damn you. And once more, of course, you can always write comments at eswc.gamesports.net. This is where we will read, or of course you can tweet at us. Let us know your predictions for the whole day. Who do you think is going to take it? Who do you think is going out first? And so on.
Yeah, AKM managed to take the first frag, and I must say these offensive positioning in terms of the defense, I've never seen that in the qualifiers. So that's something teams, especially both teams, are playing it. So I'm very surprised about that. But I mean, it has a weak point. If he managed to break through like AKM has already, then he always has the pole in the back, and it's his positional advantage he has. And you can see they have to rush to him. Now, as the time is ticking down, AKM managed to take out both of these defenders. And that's what I mean. They have to come to him, and he can just wait there. If they jump, they're an easy target to hit.
Well, 7-1. Obviously only 2 more points needed for the team around Sturmy, Colwn, whereas Millenium has quite a bit to catch up. Nice spam right there, putting Keeper on his foot. And let's see, no, he's going to go for the high ground once more, so we haven't seen any tunnel play right there. Once more, the cage guy obviously positioned very aggressively right there in front. And Keeper is trying to get his way through, but gets hit once already. So 2 armor left to his name. And 1 armor left to his name. Very nice hit right there.
Very nice effort there from Sturmy, hitting with all his 3 rockets. And now it's already match point for Colwn, and 7 match points in a row.
That is rather good, to say the least. I mean, those are not the only teams we have to be shown today. We have so many good ones. I mean, unfortunately, we missed pretty much all of them yesterday, so it's going to be still exciting for all of us to watch them play as we haven't before.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how the German team will do. They are playing against Planet Express at the moment, the American team, and yeah, we jumped into that, but it was even further done than this map over here. So we decided to go with Colwn versus Millenium, which is, of course, every match is a top match in this one. We had really hard times to choose our game, and now wins. He could possibly make it already a 2-0 in terms of maps. Now makes the first frag, still 2 armor left, so it's still even position. Oh, Cypher was lagging there for a split second, at least for us. Now wins. He makes the frag once more. Oh, nice placed rockets. Nice crossfire there. So if he dodged either way, then he ran at least into one of them. So 8-2. Still hope for Millenium, but it will be very, very hard to come back at this point.
So Avex's turn. It is now to attack. It's more take the high road. Very fast pace right there. Knows that there is a cage guy and there's 2 defenders right in front of him as well. Yeah, and still very aggressive positioning. I mean, why change something which ain't broken, right? Why fix it? It seems to work out just great.
I mean, here's the cage. He can't shoot through the cage anyway. So you have a good way. You have good coverage. You can see everything through the cage. So you know exactly where it is. You can provide your teammates with super precise position. Ran into the second one, so this could already be it for Millenium in this playoff match.
As the time is ticking down, and he gets hit by the last one as well. So GG, well played, as there is this 9-2 score now for Colwn, and that is just as obvious as the other one was. Very, very convincing leads Colwn took there, and very convincing wins, of course, as well. So they are through to where are they now? They should wait for their opponent.
They're in the semi-finals.
Yeah, in the semi-finals, and they will play against either Team Dignitas or GamersLeague.
Yeah. So we will be interested to see how the other results will are. I will check for the servers, but okay, of course now the map is changing, so I can't check for the servers. It's a little bit complicated to get into the games, but we at least get into the games, so that's
that's more than yesterday, to say the least. So yeah, we are trying to show you as many games as we can, but obviously all the quarterfinals are going to be played at the same time. According to the schedule, we should have the semi-finals at 11 o'clock, the third place deciding match at 1 o'clock, and at 3 there will be the finals on stage. Or at least that is what we got told, so let's see if we're actually going to keep with that schedule or not. And yeah, definitely some more games should be running at this very point of time. I would be surprised if they actually would wait until 11 to show the next match. I mean, I reckon might as well show it now or being played now, as it's not on the main stage anyway.
Yeah, I'm just looking if one of the games is still running, so we can hop in at any point at least. But yeah, I'm still connecting to the server, so we need some more time. And this gives you, of course, some time to write comments.
Yeah, I will check the comments now.
On ESWC.gamesports.net. Feel free to answer to question or to ask anything you want about the game, about the teams and things like that.
Yep, there we go. What do we have?
Good morning, Berlin. Good old.
We have CS, StarCraft 2, Dota 2. All crap music there. You seem to do well with your playlist, then. That's what.
It was just last event, so
no, that's.
Yesterday they complained. Yesterday they complained about. Oh.
That was this very morning, so they like your music. Alex wrote, "Good morning, Berlin. Was pretty much hard working today. Awake since 6:20 a.m. The fuck?
Why?
What's wrong?
Why
with
are you doing that?
Why are you doing that to yourself? Don't you love yourself?" And was renovating my apartment till now. Oh, I might as well.
Oh,
I should have read that to begin with. Well, okay, then
I think
you're
he
fine.
mentioned that yesterday already.
Yeah, he did. He left us for his apartment, because apparently renovating apartments are more important than watching us not casting anything.
Come on,
so now I will get my worlds of break with watching some Shoot Mania action. Go Tim and Zoe. Good. You're doing it all right. What are you on about?
Can you show me the grid wheel?
I can
quickly.
I can indeed. So at the moment
they changed around the grid from yesterday. They did. Because GamersLeague is now playing versus Dignitas, and we are on the server, so we just hop on to that.
They're not, or they are? They are.
They are, but it's not the match that I was
expecting.
Yes.
Okay, it seems like this map just started. And we have GamersLeague currently with 2-1 lead.
And as it looks, with 1-0 in this best of 3, so GamersLeague performing well. German team with Levzu, Vija and Freaky Noise, and on the other side we have Zakubus, Kowa and also NVC, who's replacing Garpy. Normally Garpy the standard lineup in terms of Dignitas, but he couldn't attend the event, so...
What was the reason? Like school stuff? What was that?
I'm not entirely sure, but I talked a little bit about MVC, with MVC about it, and he told me that he had to step in for him, and Zakubus is now only down to 1 armor, but he can probably capture through that now. Freaky Noise makes it happening for GamersLeague.
That's a 3-1 currently for the German team, and it is the only one in the whole tournament. Is it? Yeah, it is, and it was, and they came through. Was it a surprise for you, or did you expect them to come that far?
I know that they were performing very well in the qualifiers. I casted the game against Eyes on You, which was the German qualifier final, and they played very convincingly. I mean, I saw them play on Gamescom as well. I'm not sure about Levzu, but Vija and Freaky Noise were playing for Faculty at that time, and especially Freaky Noise. He has so good defensive rockets, so I'm really interested to see how they will perform, and it looks like they're doing just well. And I mean, Dignitas is one of the top teams. Of course, they're a little bit weakened because of NVC, not because he's a bad player, but Garpy obviously playing for such a long time in the competitive gaming scene, and now we're on Paladin, so NVC trying to capture it and make it a 3-3 again. Looking for the cage guy. I will show you the overview for the next round. Nice movement there. He recognized that the rocket, if he just accelerates a little bit, he would just jump right into it, and now he still has full armor, trying to make the first shot on the Freaky Noise. Levzu down, back behind the corner there. And now a lot of them coming in, so taking the high ground is always an advantage, but he falls down into 2 rockets by Levzu, and he makes it a 3rd. Nicely done by Levzu, who's the only Frenchman in the lineup.
Yeah, and that Frenchie is doing very well as of now. I would almost say carrying this team, and now we do see a Levzu. Is it Levzu or Levzu?
I always say Levzu. It could be Levzu.
I call him Frenchie. So Frenchie is currently attacking, as we were just talking about him. He's trying to dodge that spam, obviously. Now he's going to go for that cage guy, who is repositioning himself. Very nice, fast pace, going to the pole. Now, of course, has to pay attention, as he still has 3 of his opponents left. 16 seconds until he can capture the pole, and already 1 armor down. Still 3 opponents.
Wow.
And another armor left. Just 1 left, so this is going to be tricky for him to make. There comes the rocket right from the side, and that will lose him this round. As I just praised him high, he disappointed me.
Yeah, but it was a very, very good defense by Dignitas. MVC was even hiding in the spawn, and then when the attacker was on the high ground, he managed to jump over in just the right timing, because he knew, okay, he made a rail shot, so he has at least 2.5 seconds of free time where he can move around and not get hit by the attacker. And Kova nicely just going right through. I don't understand why so many people are trying to take out the cage guy, because he can reposition himself very well there, and so he just went right through, and now the cage guy has to come to him. So nicely done by Kova. 2 arms left.
I'm a bit surprised no one is actually taking the route on the left side.
Yeah, it's really hard to go through the archway because it's very narrow. But I think we're gonna see that later on as well because they're always changing our text a little bit. Now Kova going for the pole, but he doesn't make it enough time.
Wow.
Wow, he's still dodging all those rockets, but got taken out by Lefzo in the end. So 5-3 for GamersLeague. Wow,
that
this
was bold. Wow.
But that's Kova. That's really Kova. How he's amazing in terms of dodging.
But can't you actually, as we were just talking about the high route, can't you go over the doing the trick jump over the kitchen roll, or like that's more a toilet roll as we see?
Yeah,
Can't
it's a little bit
can't
small.
you go?
Yeah, you could jump off this wall here to the donut or kitchen roll or however you want to call it. And then you can jump off to this wall and you can reach the high ground, but you have to hit this little tiny wood thing there in the wall. It's very hard. But nice flick shot there by Vija. He takes out the first one and still left with 3 armor. Now he's trying to take a new position, but nice effort there by Zekubus. He jumped out of the archway and managed to hit 1 rocket.
Yeah, so it's 2 armor left for Vija and 2 opponents left as well. And of course he has to be careful as there is Kova positioning himself very well right there on the right hand side, and Zakabu is also still there, but that's taken out by Vija, and now it's 1-1 situation, 5 seconds left for him to capture that pole, and he does the frag, doesn't even have to do so. So 1 more point for GamersLeague.
Yeah, it's 6-3 now, and I must say they are performing very well. Of course, they are playing for quite a lot of time now together as a lineup. So kind of stable lineup in terms of their 3-on-3 team for Elite, and Zekubus now on the attack. And I'm kind of a little bit surprised as well that they don't jump off the first higher wall there. I can't show you right now. I will show you later.
Right.
And now Lefzo. Yeah, in the cage once more. Zekubus is going through. Totally ignores him as well, like Kova did before, but now he's sneaking back. But he was seen. And now the second rocket connected. And Zekubus is in a lot of trouble. He's stuck in the cage. There's possibly 3 rockets. He takes out 1, but that wasn't enough as 1 rocket connected as well from GamersLeague.
But GamersLeague.
I meant this little wall right here because you can jump off the edge and then get to a higher ground where you can try to do some pre-fire shots with the ray gun. And Freakinos going for the left side. I think or at least he fakes it and jumps right into that spam rocket.
Well faked.
Yeah.
So taking that boost of the jump pad, going to the direction of the defender spawn, taking another rocket to his face. 1 armor left, 2 defenders left.
Reposition there by dignitas. They're going into the let's say attacking mode. They rushed through. And Kova was stuck in the cage, and now he's in a very bad spot there. He has to get out of there, and he hits the rocket. Freaky noise. Oh my god, he jumps right into that. He had this round almost in his hands. He
should have or could have gone just like on over the top on the left hand side.
I mean,
like, I don't know why he's had to take the risk.
Yeah, I think it was the right decision because he was stuck in this little corner here. And he can't jump off through the archway or something. He was just stuck there, and
I meant our attacker, not defender.
Yeah, but he could have. Yeah, of course, going for it was maybe a little bit.
It was greedy.
Yeah, maybe, but.
He is gonna go for those trick jumps. Look at that.
Nice.
Finally.
So that's how it's done. So NVC now with a nice high ground advantage. They're repositioning themselves already, so the cage guy already went through. Now MVC is taking the other side once again. He's trying to take on 1 more. At least the first one. Gets hit by 1 rocket. Nice effort there as well. But he just ran into that. So MVC is still left with 2 armor, but now jumps into another rocket. And gets taken out by Lefzo. So Lefzo, as you said, he's really playing well now. And as you can see, him always connected with 11 rockets so far. So absolutely best defender on both sides. So for the match as of yet.
And also he took 2 attack around as well. So yeah, Lefzo really showing his A game right now. And once more talking about him, he is playing. So let's hope it didn't jinx it for this very round, as they are on their match point at the moment. We assume this is the 3rd or 2nd map.
Looks like the second map is 1-0 for GamersLeague, but wow, he got taken out very, very quickly. Of course, he could take. He knew he could take the risk. They are already on match point. Now they're on defensive of match point. So Kova has to win this round, and dignitas have to take the next 3 rounds at least to go into the tiebreaker, to go into overtime, to expand the game by 2 rounds.
Yeah, but nothing impossible. Even though GamersLeague is playing really, really well right as of now. So yeah, let's see in the overview once more where they position themselves. This time a bit more defensive, very close to the pole. Now he's taking the left-hand side once more, going for that very, very narrow arcway. And is he? Yeah, he's coming through without problems.
Nice move there, but he couldn't hit Freaky Noise. Just a few millimeters away. Still 8 seconds left until he can capture the pole. He's trying to make the move, and now he's in a bad position there. He's cornered already, and now he makes at least 1 frag. He's down to 1 armor. He uses the jump pad to get it farther away. He makes the second frag. Can he make the third one as well? Is this the round for the
Nice!
Wow, nicely done by Kova. He turns it around 6-8. So only 2 rounds they have to take. And now Vija has to attack. And if he can't take this round, then it will be very, very close once again.
I was sitting here with a grin. That was such a nice round by Colwn, it really was. So Vija's turn right now. Is this going to be it for this map? Is GamersLeague going to take it or not? I don't know if that was on purpose or not, however.
I don't think so.
Let's just pretend it is.
I think he's a little bit nervous because he knows that if he takes this round, they take the match. If not, they have only 1 round left to prevent the tiebreaker.
And that will be the first tiebreaker to see for us. We don't know. Do we know?
Well, that's
if
not
there
very
was
hard, to be honest. To see the first tiebreaker, but now
well,
nice
yeah,
done. And Vija gets taken out 7-8, so still such a close game.
So
yeah, of course, it's the bug now.
It is. But yeah, do we actually know if any other games have been in a tiebreaker so far? Like, I don't know how much results you got yesterday.
Yeah,
Probably
I only have the end results.
Oh, okay.
That was basically it, so no more details about that. But I think most of them were kinda
Cage Guy did see him, so he does know that he's gonna go for that top route. There's already the repositioning and also the spam going in that direction. Of course, has to be careful not to do the same mistake. Getting trapped in that very corner down there is rather dangerous. And Vija, as well as I think it's Freaky Noise, Lefsy, and Freaky Noise all around that pole.
I thought you want to call him French.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice connection there, but it still was just a trade because the rocket hit connected as well. Now Decubus is going for it, but GamerLeague takes it 9-7 and 2-0 overall. So nicely done. So GamersLeague is already through, and also Colwn is already through. They are on different types, different parts of the grid.
No, they're not.
Oh no, they're not. So,
they are actually going to go up against each other. So we have the French team going up against the Germans, whilst we see the other 4 teams, which would be TCM and 287. Going up against each other. We don't know who won there, as well as Eclipsia going against the American team, Planet Express.